I'm April, and thanks for hanging out today. I'm on the road again. So today I'm on my way to Roackland, Maine, and I have about an hour and 15-minute drive, so I figured I'd turn the video camera on and just start gabbing with you guys. Start this off by talking about yesterday. Yesterday was when we went to Lewiston. So I didn't film that yesterday because I had my daughter with me, and we went to go visit my sister. My sister lives in Auburn, Maine, and we have been trying to get down there, but she's been busy with the kiddos, and I've been busy with my own stuff. So I haven't been able to go see my sister. I've talked to her many times. My sister broke her back, so she's been laid right up. She was in the hospital for a little bit. She's been home now for a week. So my daughter and I were able to go down yesterday to visit with her. So when I got there, I expected that my sister was going to be in bed or in the chair, not being able to move. And when we got there, because she was expecting us, and she's sitting out on her porch, and that wasn't what I expected. My daughter and I both expected. We're like, oh, you're up and at it? She has a whole brace on, and she has this big, huge, it's like, a stand-up sort of a wheelchair sort of thing that you push, kind of like a walker, I'll say. But it's really tall, and it's made for after you have back surgery. I couldn't believe she was sitting up on her porch. She goes, I hope you're here to take me somewhere. I'm like, you want to go somewhere? I'll take you wherever you want to go. But I didn't think you'd be up for anything like that. I go, well, where do you want to go? And she goes, I want to go to Goodwill. I'm like, okay, if that's what you want to do, because that's going to be a lot of walking. You sure you're up for that? And she's like, 100%. We go to Goodwill, and all three of us are in there shopping. So I start looking around, and of course we all go in different directions because we all have different interests. And I find so much good stuff for my sewing room. I'm going to show you guys. Again, I know this isn't a sewing channel, but I'll still show you because it's still what I'm doing, and it's a little haul I went on, so I will show it to you guys. One thing I've been wanting to do a lot is learn how to make clothes. I have a lot of granddaughters, so I want to just know how to make dresses. This was my Goodwill haul, you guys. This was so fun. I definitely will say this was probably one of the best hauls I've ever had. If you want to know what the prices were, I can tell you that my sister also gets a discount at Goodwill. So I'll just tell you, that sign to the left was $4. Each pillowcase over here to the left, those were $2. All the patterns and books were $2 each. Yellow one was $10. The one beside that was like $5. The Paris fabric was $2. The red fabric was $2. The quilt squares and zero cares, that was $2. I thought that was so adorable. I love those books so much. The pink curtain was $5, and the yellow curtain was $10. Now, she did get a sale. I love every single thing I got. I was so excited when I was scoring all these good deals. So yeah, I'll say that was definitely my favorite haul. The fabric was a little bit pricey, but remember, my sister gets a sale. And very inexpensive when you really think about how much it is at the store. And I want to know how to make dresses for me too. And for, they're just easy. I know how easy they are. And, I don't make a lot of actual clothes. Because they're, with lots of patterns, and I don't really do that sort of sewing. I found so many patterns. Everything I bought was quilt related, my sewing or sewing room related, but it was everything that I've really been wanting, like patterns for dresses for the kiddos. And I found some quilt books, and right now I'm going to be making Christmas quilts coming up real soon on my other channel. And I found Christmas quilt books. And I don't like to buy a lot of books and stuff, but I've been really looking for some ideas. So it was just so meant to be. Everything was just right there. Oh, and then I found so much fabric. So my sister was pointing it out to me in the different areas, and I'm like, oh my goodness, yes, I need that fabric. It was like, to make princess dresses with. They were just curtains. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. They're gonna make such pretty little princess dresses. Oh, I end up getting those. I got quite a bit of stuff. And then of course my sister bought it all for me, because that's just how she is. And she's so sweet like that though. And then she got mad because I said, oh no, I'm gonna pay for my own. And she said, I've got it. She goes, will you just learn to accept it? And I'm like, I know, I'm sorry. Okay, yes, I accept it. Thank you so much. Like, you don't have to buy my fabric and stuff, but that makes people feel good. I'm like that too. If I say I want to pay for it, I want to pay for it. And so sometimes you get the people that say, no way, no, I'm not gonna do it. And then it's like, so I said to her, I go, I know what you mean by that. And I do know that about my sister too. She's just like that. So I said, I know, I am going to accept all of this, and thank you so much, and I love it so much, and I'm gonna have so much fun with it. So it was just so sweet. So then we ended up, I took her to lunch. That didn't cost as much as what my stuff cost at the Goodwill, but that's okay. She wanted to do that, and she felt really good about it. So then we ended up going to a Chinese place that she loves. It's just this nice little Chinese restaurant where this little lady runs the whole show. We had a great meal. That was fun. And then by then we had to get back because we couldn't stay too long. I mean, we visited out on her porch for quite a while. But then, like, after we had lunch and stuff, we did have to get right back because my daughter had plans, so we couldn't stay too long. But it was fun, and we had a very nice time, and my sister was so happy. One thing I can fill you guys in on, too, is I'm a realtor, and I've been a realtor for a long time, and I've done weeks and weeks. I have not done much real estate this year. And for weeks and weeks, I thought, I think I might just... not sure where I want to be with my real estate right now.
Next left.
I haven't done a lot this year on purpose because I didn't want to, so I've kind of not taken any of the jobs. So with my real estate, I wasn't sure if I just am ready to just kind of stop doing real estate. I've really taken a break this year. I really like to focus on my YouTube, and I just have a lot of other things I do, and I wasn't sure if I really want to, how much I want to do. Last night I decided, you know what, I'm just not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna just keep on doing it, and if I decide I do want to do it, I can, and if I decide I don't want to, then I don't have to, right? So I mean, I do have to still pay for all the realtor stuff and the dues and all that. I wasn't going to get out of it anyway. I just thought maybe I would go inactive for a little bit of time. But then it's like, does that make sense? I was just trying. I've been weighing this out, and it's been kind of bothering me a lot lately. Like, what am I going to do? But I don't have to make any decisions. So last night, I just said to my husband, I go, a lot of people go into real estate after they retire. So I went into it a long time ago. I went into it in my 30s. And I'm like, so now I'm just getting up to the age where some people are just kind of getting into it, right? So I'm like, all right. I said to him last night, I think I'm just not going to worry about it. I'm just going to continue what I'm doing. Feel like I can do the real estate, I will. If I feel like I can't, I won't. So there's this one deal that I might take on, and I've been pondering that, whether I'm going to take it on or not, and I'm still not sure. I'm going to give myself a couple of more days as to whether I take this deal or don't take this deal. Okay. But meanwhile, today I get a call to go do real estate, and wouldn't you know, it's on my way to Roackland. So I'm like, yes, I will go show that house. So then I'm like, okay, maybe I do want to do this. But we'll see. It's going to dabble still. It's funny how things work out like that, though. Like, right when I decide, okay, I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to go inactive. I'm just going to put it on the side and not worry about it. I haven't worried about it all year. I might as well not worry about it. still, right? And if I go inactive, I have to do it before December, before I have to pay the dues. And that was the reason I was going to really go inactive, because I don't want to pay all the dues and stuff if I'm not selling anything. But then my other daughter said, you sell one house and, you just do something, anything, and you can pay your dues till you figure out what you want to do. I'm like, I know, that's very true. So my mind's made up. I'm not going inactive, and we'll go from there. Just want to focus on my YouTube. I want to focus on my YouTube and my own stuff. So I'll keep you posted on that too. So then my other daughter calls just a little bit ago, and when I bought all of that fabric yesterday, feeling like, I'm going to make these princess dresses and whatnot, and she says, oh my gosh, look what I just bought. And she paid $2 a piece, and she has like 12 princess dresses she bought. Now, they're not all the sizes for the grandkids, but some of them are. And I'm like, that is so funny, because that's what I'm looking at. I bought patterns yesterday. And like I said on the other video that I had put out, that my new friend Nancy is friends with a seamstress, and she'll be coming over to my house sometime too. And I planned that she could help me work on one of these patterns. And I had already shown Nancy a little princessy dress that I wanted to make. It was one of my granddaughters, but I borrowed it from the granddaughter a while back so I could kind of figure it out myself. So then Nancy, of course, she said she had a seamstress friend that makes dresses. And then, of course, now my daughter calls and says, oh, I just found like 12 princess dresses. So it's just like, what you think about, you bring about. It's all this talk on princess dresses, and here they all are. Okay, I'm not going to keep you guys long. I kept you guys really long on the last video, so I don't want to do that again. Okay, I guess that's it for today, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you next time. Remember to keep it simple. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Don't forget to subscribe.